Okay, Mishnah Gimel. Ganav al Pishnaim. Someone stole an animal, and there are two witnesses who see it. V'tavach u'machar al pihem. And not only that, he either slaughtered or sold the animal, and those two witnesses also testified to that. And they made one big testimony. He stole and slaughtered that animal, stole and sold that animal. V'nimtzu zomamin, and then it turns out these are false witnesses. Some other guys come and they testify, you say that he stole that animal and slaughtered it at such and such a time in such and such a place, but you were with us in 20 miles away from there. You couldn't have seen that. You just know it's not possible. So then, Mishalman HaKol, they have to pay everything. The witnesses who are attempting to get this guy to have to pay 4 or 5 times if he stole a sheep or an ox, they have to pay for everything. What if Ganav al Pishnayim? So he stole. There are two witnesses who says, I saw him. He broke into the pen and he stole that ox. But then v'tavach u'machar al Pishnayim acherim. And two other guys say, oh yeah, and I saw he had that guy's ox in his backyard and he slaughtered it. Elu ve'elu nimtzo zomamin. Now what if both sets of witnesses are then found to be liars? Right? It was a whole big conspiracy. And turns out that the two witnesses said that he stole and the two witnesses says that he slaughtered or sold, that they were all, it was in cahoots, whatever, and people testify against them that you were not there. It's not possible you could have seen such a thing. So then, Harishonim Mishalman Teshlume Kefal. The first set of witnesses who says that he stole, well, they have to pay double, because that's what they were trying to get him to pay. He would have to pay double for stealing. V'achronim Mishalman Teshlume Shlosha. And the last guys, they have to pay 3 times the amount, assuming there was an ox, right? If it was a sheep, then it would be 2 times, because it's only 4. But the last guys have to pay up the difference. Now, what if Nimtzu Achronim Zomim? What if only the last guys were false witnesses? So he did steal the animal, but then the other guys got zealous and they wanted to try to testify to get him to have to pay even more. Turns out they were false witnesses. So then, hu misham teshlume kefal. He has to pay the double, the 2 times, because he was the one who stole it. V'heim misham and teshlume shlosha. And the ones who were attempting to get to say that he slaughtered, they have to pay 3 times. Echad min achronim zomeim batla edu shniya. Now, if only one of the last 2 witnesses turns out to be false, so then that their whole testimony is no longer good, because you only have one good witness and you have one lousy witness who somebody says was somebody else. And the other guy, they don't have to pay 3 because you only have to pay up when both witnesses are found to be false. Echad min rishonim zomim. Now, what if the first the first group of witnesses who testified that he stole the animal in the first place, what if one of them turns out to be false? But l'kol edus, so the whole testimony falls off. Shem ein gneva ein tvicha vein mechir, because if you can't testify to the fact that he stole it, so somebody else later says, "Oh, I saw him slaughtered," or sell it. It's not based on anything because you don't have the testimony of the first one who said that in fact it was stolen, and therefore the whole testimony will not require any payment.